God. Dun, 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 dun,
I know. I don't, when you're streaming, you don't get any of those noises.
Radiant team banned.
dun.
Stream mode on. Cool. It's been
It's
a
a
while.
blessing.
At least like half the Among Us characters cut out by the flag. The other team don't even have one. It's very boring.
10
It's
seconds
just
remaining.
plain banners with nothing on them.
Well,
5 seconds remaining.
maybe they're trying to be different, you know, not following the meta.
Oh, what very going for minimalistic approach. I see.
Yes, yeah, that's it, minimalistic.
Team banned.
So I was going to say, is Spirit Breaker going to be banned? The answer is yes. He's been unplayable
Yes.
in in-houses for I don't even know how long now. Months
Will we
and months
see
and months.
Wraith King picked or banned? The
Yes.
boring king.
The answer is yes. It will be picked or banned, but I'm thinking banned phase 1 because I know is Luke playing in this game?
Yes.
Yes, he is somewhat. He's on the Radiant. He was very keen for a phase 1 ban of Wraith King. However, he's not banned it. Debate Mo is the captain, so I don't know if that had something to do with it. Will they pick it or ban it though? That's the question.
Well, I guess because they've got first pick and then they can
10
ban
seconds
after
remaining.
phase, then they can Wraith.
5 seconds
Oh no,
Yeah.
wait, it can get picked though, can't it?
I mean,
Ah.
Wraith King is very good at them. Oh, they banned Timber Sword. Does that mean they're going to phase 1 Wraith King? Like first pick,
Ah.
I mean. Literally
God.
first pick.
Luke will have a field there.
I don't think Wraith King is that OP in really high ranked games that you need to first pick it. Do you remember how it went last time? 0-15-9. It got completely
Yeah.
shut down.
It
And
did.
Wraith King isn't good against illusion heroes. Like, throw him a Terrorblade, a Naga Siren, a Phantom Lancer. He can't clear illusions. One crit does not kill the illusions. 25% cleave talent barely does anything, scratches it. So, yeah, I think Wraith King is not the auto win people think it is, but people are liking it. Or maybe not. Maybe we're wrong. He doesn't get picked or banned. That'd be interesting.
Team pick.
No, it'll be very interesting if it didn't get picked or banned.
I think phase 2.
In-house, I think.
Oh, we'll see. Weaver, though, making it through because they went for the Timbersaw ban instead. But I don't know why. Maybe they're really wanting
Ben.
to go Snapfire Tidehunter. There we go. Yep. When I saw the snap, I
Ah.
thought Snap Tide. Ban the Timbersaw so he doesn't counter your 2 strength heroes. And then go for the OP combo because it is
Didn't
such a good
they
combo.
do that combo last in-house
Yep.
on
Yep.
Saturday?
And boy, did it win. It dominated a lane that was already quite a strong lane. And then it just ran over the game. Mortimer's Kisses, Ravage is such a good combo. Gush, Lil Shredder, great combo. Cookie for Tider, then Anchor Smash, also a good combo. There's just they just synergize in every way. They're great.
Was this the one where the Wraith King was 0-15 and it was Debate Mail, Tide, and Wob Snapfire, I think?
Yes,
if I
Debate
remember
Melt. Yeah,
correctly.
Tide who went Phase Boots and Blink, and then went for Scythe straight away. And we spent the entire time complaining about the Scythe, which definitely was the wrong way to play, but it didn't matter because he still won. He was so farmed. I think that game, what was the item I was looking for? Aghanim's. He did get it eventually, but Aghanim's Tide, when you've already got so much physical damage, is really nice. Especially with Razor, you know, Eye of the Storm, taking away their armor, easily apply the gush to everyone. Very, very nice Aghanim's on Tide. Anyway, we shall see how they retaliate to that.
Ooh. Do you think there'll be a Razor then?
Well,
Maybe they'll pick the same lineup. as
the
we
exact
did on
same lineup.
Saturday, Yeah.
I can't remember what tournament it was I cast. It might have been Clarity League Finals, where I think the winning team ran the exact same comp, minus 1 hero. Like 4 out of 5 heroes the same, and then they won with it twice in a row. So, yeah, just pick what works. Lich is clearly for Hashem,
Yep.
or
the
Hapax
Mr.
Legomenon.
Greek. I knew you were going to say that.
Greek name. Mr. Greek name, yeah.
Mr. Greek name. That's
Despite the
all.
fact that he's not Greek. Do we have any Greeks here? I don't think so.
I don't even know if I have ever known a Greek.
10 seconds remaining.
There were some Cypriots I went to university with. I only remember them from the first year. I don't know what happened to them after that. They always used to sit at the back and play on their iPads. So I don't think they did any work. Maybe that's why I didn't see them again. But they were a nice bunch. I liked them. No, one guy made it through. One of them was really clever, actually. The Wraith King gets instantly banned. Fair enough.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant
There are lots of heroes who lane well into Tide, though. The one I'm thinking of, Monkey King, goes great into Tide. trying to think
Oh,
who
I
else would
haven't
be.
seen a Monkey King in ages. Whoa, these are fast bands.
They were. They knew
Maybe.
exactly what cores they wanted to get rid of. Yeah, Terrorblade and Luna and Ursa, they're very different cores. So I'm not sure what that reveal was about who they want to pick. They do want Razor.
Hey!
So I guess you go for everything Razor's not good against, and you ban those heroes, and then you just pick Razor. So are they actually going to run the same
I
comp?
was wondering why because it's not really picked that much in the in-house.
No, we don't have a lot of Terrorblade players. We don't have any RTZs. Should we have a look at the lineup from last time to see if we can remember it?
Yeah, I had the scoreboard.
I've got it as well. You've got the same players so far, apart from there's no debate mails, so someone else has to play the Tide, probably Roids. But you also need Cocopium's Pos 5 Chaos Knight to come back. Then you'll
That'll
have
happen.
exactly the same lineup. But
Wow.
the Razor was very good. He went for the very standard Razor build, which is get the BKB, and then get the Refresher, and then the Aghanims, and then you just charge in. And please, I want Tide Hunter to get an Aghanims early if you're going for that build and not a Scythe of Vice.
Well, if it'll be Roids playing it, then he'll probably end first item Ags or something. He did that once in a pub, I think.
First item
Yeah.
Axe is good, yeah.
He got first item.
Points away.
Hey, they're going for a bit of a different lineup.
Could
Angolier.
that be a Bloodseeker or a Grimstroke?
To counter the
I
Pango?
like- Yeah, but then that's just countering one hero, isn't it? But Pango can be very annoying.
True, I'm not sure how good Pango is against Razor,
10
because
seconds remaining.
you can disarm Razor, but he's still stealing your damage. He's running in with his ultimate anyway, and I'm assuming you can drain from Pango even as he's rolling. So, and hit him.
Ugh.
So I just don't
Yeah.
think Pango is the most effective hero against Razor, as far as all counters go.
If he's rolling though, wouldn't he roll far enough to break the link?
True, but then you want to roll onto Razor to stun him, unless you're just rolling away, which is obviously not the idea. Because you can break the link pretty quick with a swashbuckle anyway.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
but if you're engaging onto Razor, but he gets the link in time, I mean, the Radiant really are running out of reserve time now. 15 seconds versus 2 minutes on the die. They do go for Drow. Drow against Razor, interesting, and they went for Puck, so not
Okay.
running the exact same lineup. Well, they had Windranger last time, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's still Nat, but Nat is going to go on Puck. Puck makes sense. You were talking about counter to Pango. There you go. You hit him in the Dream Coil. He basically can't do anything. Drow, you get on top of Drow with the Dream Coil. She can't run away. She's going to go down as well. You could stop Weaver from Sakuching away. I mean, Puck is so good against those heroes, but has to be careful from the Drow silence, I suppose.
So is Dire missing the Pos 5 then, which is Cocopium? It could be anything. Oh my goodness, it could actually be a Razor 5. And they could pick the last pick the carry. Because Cocopium has played Razor 5 before.
They might
It's
be
not
doing it
CK,
as a
it's Razor.
They might be doing it as a joke. I just
As a
don't like
flex.
Razor
It might be
5.
flex.
I mean, I don't think Razor provides a lot as a 5. He's got very low base damage. He relies on his W to get any damage. His ultimate requires him to be basically in melee range. His Q is a slow nuke. Slow and a nuke, which is pretty strong, I suppose. But I don't see why you wouldn't just... If you really want to nerf someone's damage, just pick Bane.
5 seconds
And then you can just enfeeble them. Much better than Razor support trying to drain someone's damage with the static link. Not a big fan, I don't think. But we'll see. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. If we're seeing Razor support, that is.
Yeah. SEA way.
Is it?
Born and bred. No, it's not. It's Cocopium's way.
Well, Cocopium's way is definitely something unique, but
Yes.
he's trying to
like
push the
Polly's way.
boundaries. Yeah, we've seen, Brex and lots of people try to play these really unconventional heroes, and Cocopium's definitely proved that he can win with some of them too. But anyway, we'll see. They have only 10 seconds left on the Radiant, whereas Dire are holding over 2 minutes, which I'm hoping they won't use all of it.
Dire team
They probably shouldn't need to. Night Stalker, okay, get on top of the Puck with the long silence. You've got Drow silence as well. You've got Lich, Sinister Gaze. So you've got a decent amount of lockdown for the Puck, if you can get on top of her.
Wait, who's mid?
It's... If we're assuming offlane Night Stalker, then it's going to be a mid Pango, which is fine. Or you can run a mid Night Stalker. Not as fan of mid Night Stalker, because you want to run people down. You can't really run someone down who's kind of already under their tower the whole time. So I like Night Stalker 3 more. Pango 2, which is fine. But now Dire, 2 minutes left.
Not Weaver 2?
If it's
2,
Weaver 2,
or
then...
Drow mid, or Weaver 1?
Drow mid Weaver 1 means you have support Pango. That could work, actually. Support Pango Night Stalker, Weaver 1. Yeah.
Because if it's if Luke's playing Pango, he has played it as 4 before. I know that for sure.
Okay, Pango is a pretty
Um,
decent 4, yeah.
Or it could be Luke Night Stalker and Sam Pangolier. Although I'm just not sure out of Radiant Heroes who plays the Weaver if it's a support.
Yeah, it won't be Hashim's on the Lich, that's pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, I don't know. Super Hot Fire. That's Ben, right?
Ben, yeah, he's an
And-
offlane player, but he can play other
Yeah.
roles, I think.
And Kiwi as well. I don't know his hero pool, should we say.
Kiwi's only a +1 player, I think, so he's definitely the Drow.
Okay, Drow and Pos 1 we're saying them. I think
Yeah,
it's just
and-
Pango mid, to be honest. I think that makes the most sense. So, but we'll see. Dire really are using their time. I said they wouldn't use the whole 2 minutes, but they've used over 1 minute and 15 seconds of it. Who would they run here? You want to get on top of the Drow, but you've already got Tidehunter, Puck, Razor. You've got, Puck and Tidehunter's already a ton of lockdown. Razor's already going to do quite a lot of damage with Snapfire. You can really pick anything now. Anything you want, and it will be fine, honestly. I don't know what I would take here. I would say Quap was banned. TA, okay. Yeah, this against their lineup. For more damage, physical damage, you could run a Zeus, probably, for just loads of damage on top of the Ravage.
Wait,
Yeah,
are
maybe
we thinking a support or a core?
I'm thinking mid. Oh no, we've got a mid. We need a
Yeah.
+5. That's interesting. I've been thinking mid the whole time. We've got it wrong. And they go Winter Wyvern. They left +4 or 5 till last. Winter Wyvern makes a lot of sense. Save someone Night Stalker's going on top of till his silence runs out. Save someone who Drow's going on with the Cold Embrace. Save someone who Weaver's got the bugs on. Make Drow kill one of their friends. Yeah, I just think this is actually a really good Wyvern game. I like it.
Oh, Sam Weaver. Sam copying Sam?
Alright, so Baitmer Weaver, Asham Lich, somewhat Pango, Kiwi Drow, and Super Hot Fire Ben Night Stalker, which means I'm thinking Pango is someone going to play a Pango mid against his brother Nat?
Maybe.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting 1v1 happening there. Besher on the Razor again, and it is Wobber Snap again, like last time. Royd's on the Tide as predicted, Cocopium on his Winter Wyvern, who hopefully will get level 6 before 25 minutes. But we shall see. That boy does love to roam. Absolutely can't help himself. Oh, there's been a pause even though we're in the drafting stage.
Sam said he wants to put on.
Need to equip set. Oh, okay. That's obviously very important, needing to pause the in-house for everyone. Yeah, I suppose. Interesting that now in Dota, or I don't know how long it's been a thing, for a while, you can't actually pause in the drafting phase or until First Blood's happened. Obviously in a lobby it's different. That is a good Drow Ranger win rate.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh wait, I can look at your stream.
It was 80 to 54.
Oh.
So that's a very solid win rate. So have a look at the starting items. See if there's anything unusual. Drow Ranger has gone... No, was that mid Drow? Drow actually went for 3 slippers of Agi, but then sold them. Realised that was a bit ridiculous. So has got some tangos, thankfully. 60 damage on a ranged hero, pretty insane actually. For level 1, especially. What does Night Stalker have though? 73 damage. I suppose he has nothing else at nighttime, does he? So needs to hit in the daytime. Needs to hit quite hard with his right clicks in lane, or he's useless.
So Night Stalker mid.
No regen, nope, some backpack tangos
He's
me.
got tangos and he's got the wall.
So there is Night Stalker mid, which means you're going to see somewhat on the offlane Pango, starting with an Orb of Venom, so wants to be quite aggressive. Which makes sense, I suppose, because you can stay on top of someone very easily.
How does Night Stalker fare against Puck, though?
Well, 73 right click damage and 5 armor. You also have 23 base strength, so he is maximise the amount of strength you can get. Puck's not going to be able to kill him. He's going to last hit fairly well. I don't think you're killing the Puck. Rank 1 Crippling Fear is a 4-second silence. It's not going to be enough to kill Puck, but I think you'll be okay in lane. Puck's got nothing to disjoint or to dodge with phase shift because it's an instant cast, no projectile on the Void. So yeah, I think it's okay. You can't farm very quickly on Night Stalker. That's the only problem. You've got no AoE clear until you have Aghanims, or you have your shard to help you farm the Ancients, but again, that comes up very late.
Got Battle Fury.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to build like a POS 1. But anyway, I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. He's a good player anyway. He's got 20 more damage than Puck and a Quelling Blade. So last
Yeah,
hitting
but
should be...
melee though.
Yeah, but that is so much more damage. It should be a breeze to the last hit. And even deny. 20 more damage is easy denies. It's a shame we just watched him lose his range creep. But yeah, easy. Easy deny on the enemy range creep. Oh, Veteran taking level 1 Plasma Field. Because it is 160 damage potentially.
Yes, maybe to take creeps easier.
Look at the Weaver's build. Lightstone Sage's Mask. Never seen that opening build. I guess it makes sense. Get a bit of extra mana regen, spam Sakuchi. Yeah, Drow versus Tide is a pretty famous lineup because Drow it just can dominate the Tide because so much more range, but then Tide can max out Kraken Shell to try and survive. I've definitely gone 3 points Kraken Shell by level 5 against the Drow before, and then the Drow just can't do anything to you until she gets level 6, then you're dead again, so it's hard. Tide is so durable as well. Probably going to be okay in this lane actually, if he plays nice and safe, and Royd seems to know what he's doing. So that's good. Puck level 3, but only having 2 skill points spent. Did he go stats? Nope.
No, he's holding.
For what? The surprise phase shift? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what you want to... I think on Puck, you just max Illusory Orb these days on Puck. You're not really... maxing Waning Rift sort of gone out of favour. Especially as they nerfed the damage so hard on it to 250. Very harsh nerf on the damage on Waning Rift, but maxing Waning Rift was just too strong in lane. Wasn't really fair. Ooh, Veteran, he's taking a lot of damage and he's got no mana for Static Link. There's the bug, you got Orb of Venom as well. Oh, he runs backwards, which I think was a mistake. He could have gone forwards, maybe got one more right click off. Is Veteran going to die? No, he's not.
Ooh.
But took a lot of damage. They do have a salve. The Copium hasn't got a level of Cold Embrace just yet. But it looks like Somewhat and Jabame are having a very nice lane here. Or not really, actually. If you look at the last hits, Dire are doing better. So far, anyway. So, important question, Karen. What do we think about the Drow skin, the Drow persona?
I like it. I actually like that.
You like it?
Yeah. Just too bad I'm not a Drow player.
Do you have it?
No.
Yeah, okay. No.
I haven't actually... Because usually I would spend like quite a bit of money on the battle pass, but this year, like, there's nothing really that I want, so I haven't actually spent as much as I normally do.
Yeah, fair enough.
I like the hoodwings bit, but
yes,
I'm
the
still,
hoodwing's
like,
quite nice.
A few levels off. But I'm just thinking like, because I think it expires in a bit. The battle pass.
Yeah, we're assuming it expires with the patch, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So I'm just debating whether or not to buy the bundle just to get the hoodwink set or not. But I don't really play hoodwink that much. I mean, she's fun.
Look at the slows they have in the bot lane. So many slows. They will get Wobber. Dad Kiwi with the first blood. Royd's tried to sort of save him, use the Anchor Smash. Did a fair bit of damage to Drow, but now Royd's is going to go down. Yeah, there's too much slow. No, he's going to TP out. No points of Sinister Gaze. Interesting build by Hashem on the Lich. He went for 2 points of Frost Shield, which you don't often see. Does quite a lot of damage, Frost Shield, over the max duration. It applies more slow and more damage reduction. Usually you see people leveling up the Frost Blast. So what's happening in the top lane? Yeah, Veteran, I think this time he will go down. Yeah, dies to the Swashbuckle, rank 2. No points of Lucky Shot. Is that the way you build these days? You don't take the Lucky Shot. I guess it's only a 2-second armor reduction. Doesn't last very long at the beginning. And Shield Crash is quite a strong spell. I suppose that makes sense. So nice for the Radiant there. And Royds did have to TP out. It obviously cost him a TP and 75 mana.
Oh, did he TP back to tier 1?
I think he did, yeah. That's why he's still quite low on stats, on health and mana.
Got a Soul Ring.
Yeah, I like Soul Ring on Tide. I always go Ring of Health so you can sustain it. He's not got a Ring of Health, and he's only got 1 Tango, but he's not been harassed actually too badly.
What has Tangled Salve?
Yeah, that's true. Doing a fair bit of damage to Wobber. Hashim's gone very aggressive there, but then look how quickly he dies. What Lich has to remember is only 2 armor. Now Hashim's done his funny build. I don't know if you've seen this before, but he's already got a buckler. He rushes he rushes a buckler because his genius words were, if they have the Blightstone, you counter it with the buckler. It removes 2 armor, you gain 2 armor. There you go, hard countered. Except not quite the same thing, but Hashim has sworn by this. Buckler, however, does cost a little bit more, but he thinks that it's the armor that Lich needs. And to be honest, it does give 3 armor, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, the amount of minus armor coming from the Tidehunter Snapfire is way more than that. They have 7 minus armor between them with rank 1 Gush.
Bloody hell, he's got 3 sentries and 2 orbs already. Like,
yeah, he's a support guy. He's got 3 mangoes. One more right click. Yeah, there it is. There's the kill. And now he can give some mangoes to his POS1 so that Kiwi can go in with more frost arrows. Drow desperately needs mana in the early game. I think most Drow players don't realise it, but obviously he's a good player, so I'm sure he's aware. But spamming frost arrows is a great way to dominate the lane, but it costs a lot of mana and it really adds up. A Drow who has enough mana because she bought her own clarities and mangoes is actually way scarier. When I see a Drow who zoom, I think, easy lane now, and that's coming to the bot lane. Swapping out his double nulls. Do the Radiant know? This is the question. They've seen the puck now. They actually have quite a far up ward, a ward in lane, so they're able to see that. Unfortunately, Hashim was caught and it's going to go down very, very quick to the double damage. Now TP straight back to mid lane, while Ben was just farming the jungle. So nice rotation, nice kill. Puck actually leading in last hits as well, so doing very well. Jabate going in on Veteran, puts the bugs. Don't get the swashbuckle on. I think they might have missed the shield crash as well. So Veteran's going to be absolutely fine. Kokopi putting a lot of damage back on someone. Look how low someone is. They've got the plasma field, about to use it, and that's the kill.
oh,
So Kokopi gets it with the right click. He's actually leveling up plasma field first because he realizes this is such a hard lane to get static link off in that I'm better off just having stronger plasma field. And it is a very powerful nuke. Even rank 3 of the spell is 300 damage if you hit them near the maximum. It's very scary.
I wonder if there's ever a Razor, like a time when you would put a few points into is it Storm? Yeah, quite early on.
I like it. I like 1 point Storm Surge early, maybe level 7 or something, but a lot of Razors don't. They leave it till even level 11 or 10. I like it. 1 point is 12% move speed. That's like having extra pair of boots. With just 1 point, I find that's better than a slightly stronger static link or plasma field, but maybe I'm alone in that. I think the skill builds are sort of contested. You can go either of them, but I definitely like having the extra move speed because the whole point of Razor is to chase them with your link. So going fast, I find is better than having 1 more rank of plasma field. Nat is in the top lane, but again, I think they know. Last time he was able to catch Hashim anyway.
Yeah, they see there's a ward on the cliff.
Bot lane, Ravage is used. We're going on top of the Drow Ranger. There's the Dream Call onto 2. Drow dies very quickly. Hashim's going to go down next. Night Stalker is in, doing a lot of damage to Roy's. That's going to be the first return kill. Still silence on Puck. Is going to get away, and Wobber TP's out straight away. But Nat's still being chased. He's actually going to go down, gets the orb off. Oh, he's being healed. Kokopium saving him. And now he can do the orb phase shift. Actually uses it to get the kill, but he is dying to Urn of Shadows, and that will be his death. Do they want to dive the tower for that super hot fire? Or Ben decides maybe not, but he does get a couple of kills. So was it worth it or not? It's hard to tell. Hopefully I can see the fight recap soon. We've had a lot of kills. Where's the fight recap? Where's my fight recap? Is it not going to give it to us? There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, very close actually. 2 deaths for 3. The POS1 died, but Dire lost Nat, who was their POS2, who was doing very well. So that was also very nice for Night Stalker. He's about to hit level 10. I think anytime you hit level 10 before 10 minutes, you say the lane's gone really well. At least in my opinion. So there you go, level 10. I guess on mid Night Stalker, you might even take the void damage instead of the Dark Ascension duration. I don't know. It depends how he's trying to build. No, he does take Dark Ascension duration. Okay, fair enough. Top lane, we're going on Veteran. Veteran's in a lot of trouble. And there comes the stun. And the kill. Urn of Shadows on Jabate already. And he had charges. Whoa. Kiwi's nearly dying to Puck. Does manage to dodge the orb. What is happening here? Hashem taking a lot of damage. Cookie on top of him. There's a pretty much guaranteed kill. Level 4 on Hashem. Nat is taking quite a lot of damage. He's got to be careful. He may actually die. He dies. He doesn't jaunt to his orb. Just needs to get the Urn of Shadows on, and that's a kill. No, it's not, because Cocopium's here to save now, and Jabetma realizes, I can't get that kill. He was so close. I think Jabetma's going to be okay. Still trying to get a kill on Nat. But he's got to be so careful. Oh, damage. Is it enough? No, it's not enough. So close, but Cocopium was here. Didn't actually have the Cold Embrace. Crab is 97, hello. But yeah, very light on viewers today. We've got 2 or 3 viewers, so it's a very chill stream. That's fair enough. Hashem really needs to hit level 5. He's trying. Almost there you go, Hashem, level 5. Please take a point in Sinister Gaze. No, he went for a 3rd point of Frost Blast. I think it's usually accepted that if you're under-leveled as Lich, you just stop leveling up the Frost Blast and get Sinister Gaze and then Frost Shield. Because you don't really need the nuke at that point. You need the other spells. Because the slow is always the same on Frost Blast. It only goes up in damage, nothing else. Anyway, he can level how he wants. So have a look at net worth.
Kiwi.
Oh, he's been found. He's quite tanky. Oh, he breaks the coil and just gets immediately burned up by the Puck. Died quite a few times. Puck is 5-1. Kiwi is only 1-2. Oh, I thought he died more than that. That's only his 2nd death. He already has the Dragon Lance, which is nice. Fight is still happening. Are we going to go on Cocopium? He is very far up. He does get a nice ultimate. Is it enough to just insta-kill Lich? Yeah, it is. Hashem's going to go straight down. And I don't know if Ben wants to go in. You've got Nat in the back lines. Yeah, Ravage is up. Still has mana. Nat gets yet another kill. There's a buyback from Hashem. They are going to get a kill on Tormund. No, they're not. Cocopium with the Cold Embrace save. But you've got Night Stalker just wandering around. Looks like he's going to get a kill onto Cocopium. Yep, Cocopium will die. And is it time to chase? You've got Dark Ascension for another 10 seconds or so. Royd still has Ravage. You've got Ravage Mortimer's Kisses. If they can drop that, it's going to be strong. Royd is thinking about it. Is he going to drop it? Oh, this is a big Lich ult. Royd thinks about the ultimate.
Oh, pounds.
Yeah, nice ult from Hashem. Comes off the creep wave into Royd's face. Royd doesn't waste the Ravage. But I think if he just Ravaged and Mortimer's Kissed earlier, they were able to get some kills. So in the end, the patience from Radiant kind of paid off. They did have to commit a buyback from Hashem, but it was a really good buyback. He's now level 8.
So was that buyback worth then?
Yeah. Oh, I would say so. Support buybacks, I feel like, are almost always worth, because supports don't care about their gold that much unless they're desperate for a Blink Dagger, like Lion maybe. And if you can buy back, immediately turn up to fight and actually get a kill on a core, you're going to say that's always worth it. So it's a way you get to enjoy playing support, because you're very rarely dead. You're the lowest levels, you have the least respawns, and then you can just buy back if something happens early game, a nice fight. Whereas cores, you basically tank the death and just stay dead for 30 seconds, then run back into the jungle. Not quite as fun. But core players play the patient game, don't they? Pretty weak early game, and then they become monsters in the late game.
Unless they're tilted.
Oh, well, yeah, then that's on them. Whereas supports kind of play the game in reverse. Very strong in game, big plays in the early game. And then the late game, they're just trying not to die, essentially. In one hit from a from a 6-slotted core.
True. Oh my god, Roy's jumping in on Kiwi.
He is, but I think Kiwi's going to be okay. They're going to drop the Ravage. Oh, there's the TP as well. Mortimer's Kiss is on top. Immediate kill into Jabetma as well. And that's the combo. You've also got Nat as well, who's able to put out a lot of magic damage. Notice Nat went a very safe build. I did think about this. Is he going to go Yules instead of just rushing the Witchblade? And yes, he did, because you've got Silence from Night Stalker and Silence from the Drow Ranger. Get that Yules, and he's pretty much never going to die now. So really smart itemization. But the net worth's actually very close. Look, Night Stalker's ahead. It's actually in the lead. Then it's Puck. Drow Ranger is next. Can you believe that? 1-3-2 Drow Ranger, who's died loads of times. Not even top on farm. Somehow still ahead of the Razor. But I suppose the Razor's also only been in 1 kill this game. Trying to rush that BKB. Ooh, Radiant are going to be yanked from behind.
Oh
no, Kiwi runs to lane. Cocopium's seen him. Drops a bit of damage. I hear the Pango roll. Roll onto Wobber. He tries the Cookie. The Cookie gets immediately cancelled. That's going to be a kill straight away. No problem. Debatemus found Nat, got the bug on him. They're just going to kill the bug pretty quick. Debatemus still running in. Oh, they've got the Night Stalker now. Night Stalker needs to get that silence onto Puck. It's on Puck. Oh, but he just managed to get away. I don't know why they didn't stay on top of him. So they're going to go on Kokopium instead. Kokopium does have his ultimate at the ready. Roids is here, but has no Ravage. Oh, the Lich Ult. Really nice Lich Ult. Bounces back again at Roids. There's the kill onto Kokopium. And now I think Roids in a bit of trouble. Nat does drop the Dream Core to try and keep him alive. But out comes the Silence, doing a lot of damage. But there is a Yules to keep himself safe. There's no follow-up there. Looks like Roids is going to be the next casualty. Triple kill. Radiant are playing these fights really, really carefully. Oh, we found that. Oh, he gets his own silence off first. Then he gets the orb, but you can just chase him into the trees. Yeah, now he's got the silence. Can you right-click him? Yes, you can. One more right-click from somewhat. That is a massive kill. So Radiant actually end up with 4 kills and no deaths. Super, super patient play where they just kept going in and out, in and out. And there was no Ravage, though. No Ravage Mortimer's Kiss combo.
And look at the net worth now.
Well, there's a slight
Shot
lead.
up.
Oh yeah, Drow is happy. But also the Night Stalker got a triple kill. He is 603. He's already got BKB. Actually went first item BKB. So now he can ignore the Puck, the Snapfire, the Ravage, the pretty much everything on the Razor. Razor's static link does go through spell immunity. So he has to watch out for that one. But yeah, Veteran's still only got 1 assist and no kills. So he does nearly have his own BKB. And I would love to see him swapping in that Mithril Hammer, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Come on, Veteran, it's 24 damage. Put it in. Or is he just... I don't know, anyway. I was going to say is he waiting for BKB, but he's still got a little bit to go before that.
I love how he's still got 3 tangos.
Yeah, I don't know if he even needed them. Okay, he's just waiting. He doesn't want to utilize the Mithril Hammer for whatever reason. Night Stalker's here, but he's having his damage stolen away. He's losing quite a lot of damage. 72 damage has been stolen. You've got the stun onto Veteran, and somewhat realizes, no, okay, that's not an engage. No problem, it's quite a low cooldown on the roll. Only 80-second cooldown at level 1. And I think there's a talent to make it 25 seconds earlier. So you can end up with a 45-second cooldown, Rolling Thunder, that you're in for 10 seconds. Very strong. So we'll see what's happening. Hashem's got him with smoke, but Hashem's thinking about soloing Veteran. He actually just drops a ward. I don't know if they saw it. Here's Invis, and the sentry doesn't catch the ward. So that's a very nice ward. They've seen Veteran, but Veteran does have a BKB. So if they want to kill him, they've got to kill him fast before he BKBs in time. He has BKB. He does use it, but now the Night Stalker just collapses him. That right click doing over 250 damage. You get 100 right click damage from Dark Ascension. Give that, you know, alongside the 80 attack speed from Hunter in the Night. It's very strong. They could Ravage him. He pops the BKB, decides to run away. Playing it very safe. If he got Ravaged there, he was dead. Oh, Puck's going in. Going to go for the Dream Core. Does get 2. Jabate was immediately going to break it, which I think is smart. Lich is going to go down, trying to get the ult off in time, but nice taunt coming from Kokopium. But Jabate might actually be okay here. Yeah, I think he will die. Will be fine. Ashen does get the Lich ult. Does quite a lot. Oh no, it's bouncing back. Okay, it's now stopped. Jabate manages to escape. They only get Hashem from that. But they did already kill the Razor earlier. So, 1-for-1 trade. Losing Hashem, not really that consequential. He's only the pos 5. Not working out the same it did the last time they ran this combo, because they just haven't had opportunities to combine them. They need that Tide Ravage on top of the Mortimer's Kisses. But not working out so far. And Drow is farming pretty well. Look at Razor, he's the poorest core at the moment, which isn't the place you want to be on the POS 1. Whereas Drow is now first place. Got the Yasha. Went for the full Hurricane Pike early. I don't know who that's for particularly. Maybe just really fancied the ability to distance himself if there's a Ravage. Maybe Tide blinks in, you just Hurricane Pike the Tide. He Ravages no one. Something like that. Now going for BKB, playing a very defensive Drow build. Which I think is right. Drow's damage is already insane. You do just need to survive in the early game more than anything else. Oh, Hashem got a deny on the tower. Very nice. He's not going mech. He's gone... Buckler now is going 4-star. Okay. Sorry, what were you saying?
There was a lot of pings after that tower
Were there?
got denied. Yeah, like...
Was it Hashem flexing on everyone?
Not just at the bottom. No, not just at the bottom, but it was like something in the river as well. I'm not
Oh.
sure.
Maybe it was haste rune here. I want the haste rune.
I think maybe they saw the Weaver sentry there, and so they pinged them. And
Okay.
maybe we can go on here.
I would be scared of their Night Stalker if I was a Dire. 703. He is very strong. He's going for Blink Dagger now. BKB Blink. So he just wants to get on top of the enemy team. Royd has nothing to do if there's a Night Stalker on top of him. That's 7 seconds where he can't Ravage. He can't even Kraken Shell it off. So definitely a nice ability to have. They see Veteran, but the Dire team, they're going to collapse very quickly. This would be a good chance to kill the Night Stalker. I don't think they will. They realise. Look, Hashem is backing. No, they're not. They're going into the wave, but Hashem is going to tank the gank. So Night Stalker will be able to escape. Has the BKB. Drops BKB.
Oh.
Hashem does get hit by the Ravage, but Hashem, is he going to be okay? No, they sacrifice him. Then they start going on to Cocopium, but I don't think they have the damage. Teapot Fight is going to go away. They don't get the Dream Core. It's very pretty up on the cliff. But unfortunately, it's almost perfect. I love that flower. Yeah, it's great. But no, there was going to be no kill. They just say, Hashem, tank the gank. That's true. Longest BKB duration. But in a way, that's really good positioning from Hashem because that's a 4-man or 5-man smoke gank. Now they're going to go in, going hard on Cocopium. Somewhat is just stunning Veteran. Veteran does manage to stay alive using BKB. Somewhat is losing a lot of damage. In fact, he's just dying. Look,
My God, he's stuck.
He's completely stuck. Yes, stuck. Bouncing forth while Veteran just stood there, killed him.
He pinged it.
He's
Oh
mad.
my
He is
God.
mad. And whoa,
Yeah.
Veteran, is he going to get a kill on the Night Stalker as well? I think he will. One more right click. That actually picks up the kill. 7 times kill streak ended. Kiwi backs off, doesn't go any further onto Roids. On. Out comes the ultimate, but it only bounces once because Nat manages to joint away, disjoint very quickly. Oh, massive damage coming out from Kiwi, but unfortunately there's no follow-up and he's going to have to go back. So, Dire retaliate. No Mortimer's Kisses to follow up. Okay, Dire needed that. Really nice fight for them. They get 3 kills. Debate Mel, he misses the bugs, so it's not going to be a kill, but he was never going to get a kill anyway with Cocopium right there. Nat cancels his TP. A lot of damage taken from Debate Mel, but he can, of course, time lapse if needed to. Somewhat is here. They hold him in place just for a little bit. I think Veteran's going to die to the Vessel. One more tick and he's dead. Yeah, does die to the Vessel. Wow, the Radiant come in strong. They managed to get a kill on Wobber as well. Huck just managed to disjoint. Still has Spirit Vessel, but he'll be okay. Wow, they overstayed their welcome. BKB Night Stalker's easily countered by Curse. Yeah, Curse does pierce spell immunity, so it is an option. Hold the Night Stalker in place. Bateman's doing very well on this Weaver. Look at his farm, 6,200 gold. He's not far off the Pango on his team. He nearly got the Aghanims already. Managed to hit level 14. I want to see what level he is. Yeah, quite high level. Same level as the Tide Hunter, higher than his Pango. Very impressive. The Drought is about to hit the next level of marksmanship soon. Very scary. 10% more agi when you level up marksmanship as well. And 10% higher proc chance. Karen, when is the first game of Dota you played? What kind of year are we talking?
2014.
Ah, so...
No, sorry. 2012.
Oh, okay. So quite early on.
Sorry.
Like a year
Yeah.
after it was released. Do you remember Drow's old passive? The first passive she was ported into the game with? Ultimate.
Wasn't it inactive?
Oh, no, that was the... She had that passive aura, didn't she? That you activated to give everyone the aura.
Yeah, and the creeps.
Yeah, the creeps as well. No, her ultimate. What was
oh.
what do you know what her ultimate was when she was first in Dota?
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah, sure. If anyone's around. Anyone in
Yeah,
chat know?
I'll ring Jerome.
No, you can't. That's.
Ring.
I know that is a feature on the new Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, isn't it? You can ask Jeremy Clarkson, and he tells you. That is true. That is true. No, well, Drow's original ultimate was 15, 30, 45 agi. That's it. Literally, you got to level 6, and you just got 15 agi. Nothing else. Just 15 agi. What a boring ultimate.
Sounds familiar.
Then they started adding all these extra mechanics. Then it used to be a lot more agi, like 40 or 80 agi, but it was disabled if you were close. And now they put in this more interesting effect onto it. But yeah, the old Drow was literally just agi, and the old Centaur was actually just strength, his ultimate. No Stampede, which is way cooler. Just have strength. But that they were from
Really?
Dota 1 times. Very boring, yeah. Well, people weren't... You know, the game was already quite hard to play because Dota 1's engine was pretty horrible. Having to play it in a custom map in Warcraft. But now, they can make the game a lot more complicated. Blink, there it is. Long silence onto Snapfire. He's got no way to escape. Solar Crest doesn't help you. He's got no Force Staff, no Glimmer Cape. So he just goes straight down. The nighttime vision is scary. Night Stalker has 1800 vision at nighttime. That's the same as everyone else in the day. So you have 1000 vision less than the Night Stalker, which is the terrifying thing about him, but I think people sometimes forget that. He's going Nullifier. What's he trying to nullify? There's not really a lot to nullify yet, is there? You can't dispel Cold Embrace, so you can't stop Wyvern. Puck's got enough. Oh, you can dispel Puck's Yules. Maybe that's it. It's just for Puck's Yules.
Really?
Yeah, I think at the moment it is. I suppose you can dispel Solar Crest, I imagine, but I think that's it. So it's just Puck Yules. Maybe he's anticipating 4-star Glimmer Capes. No, it's a big damage item as well. Gives a bit of armor. It's not a bad item. I do like Nullifier.
Love Max still with the Tangles and 2 Iron Branches in his backpack.
Yeah, he's very attached to them now. Forms some emotional bond with his items.
Good luck charms.
Yeah, exactly. I like the way he's arranged his perseverances. Like one on each side of the BKB. I think that's nice.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I mean, you can tell players have a specific, particular slot where they like to put their items.
Oh, yes,
so
I do,
you
for
can,
sure.
You can look on someone's like Dota buff and you can see all the BKBs in a perfect line, all the Blink daggers in a perfect line, all the sticks or soul rings. I definitely have a preferred slot for each item.
Yeah, me too. And when... my wards are always in the same spot. So, like, if you look at my Dota buff, it'll always be the wards.
Oh, is it? You keep the wards in the same slot. Interesting.
Yeah, it's always bottom middle.
Okay, my Blink's always in slot 3. Because I guess I just used it one time in that slot and thought, oh, this is good. And then kept it like that ever since. They're always in the 3rd slot, my Blink dagger. Some people put it 1st slot. Boots always in 2nd slot. That's a big debate. Because I don't know if where you can see... Like, I'm always been Boots 2nd slot. We'll have a check. No, so 6th slot for Pango. 5th slot for Hashem. No Boots and Weaver, doesn't count. 4th slot for Night Stalker. Everyone's got Boots in the 2nd slot. 2nd slot for Kiwi. Thank you, he agrees with me. Cocopium's just getting completely destroyed. Royd's in slot 4. Slot 1 for Wobber. And slot 2. So 2 people agree with me. It's the Pos ones. Maybe I'm a Pos one, after all. I suppose it's because it's the 2nd item you get usually. Like, you finish a Wraith Band or whatever, and then you pick up Boots. I think that's why I've always had it in the 2nd slot. Maybe it's just the order I bought them and I've got used to it. Anyway, Roche is very easy. You've got the massive right-click damage from Drow Ranger. Oh, Veteran, he's been found. But he does spider legs, but it's not going to be enough to get away. And he goes down very quickly. He was level 18. Roche does go down.
Drow right-click. Sounds so weird. Not used to it.
Well, they took the Roche down very quickly there. Now Aegis is going to be strong, especially on Drow Ranger, because if you finally manage to dive her and kill her, then you have to kill her twice. And look, super hot fire. Just goes straight in, gets another kill, 915. He is terrifying this game. But Drow's also about to hit level 20. Very strong talent there. 28% more multi-shot damage, so multi-shot starts to hit nearly a crit. Imagine being crit by an attack every single time for 3 attacks? 3 waves. So that's 3 guaranteed crits almost coming out from the Drow Ranger. Very powerful. Going Skadi as well. Skadi on Drow. If you get hit by Skadi in Drow, you're basically not moving.
Oh yeah, true.
Because slows do stack.
Plus Lich Frost Armor?
Oh yeah, they've got a lot of slows there. Pango's also still got the Orb of Venom. Basically, if you get hit by some slow, that's it. Does he need hypothermia? Not really. The Ag Shard. Very nice Ag Shard from Drow. It's one of the ways a core can easily get anti-healing. He's already going Skadi. If you get Skadi and his Ag Shard, there'll be no healing done by the enemy. Oh, it also gives you 5 more damage per arrow. Oh, per stack. Interesting. And that weird sort of burst effect when they die. Very long tooltip on Frost Arrows, for what's essentially just a passive. So, what is going to happen now? Radiant have quite a strong lead. Surprisingly, they only have a 4-kill lead, but 10k net worth. 91% win probability, but they've not touched racks, and they actually still haven't taken the tier 1 in the bot lane. They have Aegis. I would expect them to just barrel down mid, because they've got Skadi Drow Ranger with the Hurricane Pike. That's a lot of attack range. You can just stand on the low ground and just hit the tower. And there it is for Night Stalker. There's the Nullifier. Sacred Relic gives 60 damage. Does Nullifier give more than that? Yeah, 80 damage. 80 damage, 8 armor. And the Nullify effect, which only has an 11-second cooldown. It's actually a terrifyingly strong item, but you don't see it that often. What's happening in the bot lane? Yours used on somewhat to try and keep himself alive. He does get into the roll. He uses his Ag Shard, then the roll. Oh, but he's held in place. That's Nat with the Aghanim Shard. Sorry, the full Aghanims. But look how quickly Kokopian is dying. Like 4 right clicks. So much damage. Nat is going to escape. I think Roids isn't going to be so lucky. There's the Void. Cancels the TP. And now Roids is essentially dead. There's the Nullify as well. It's revealed. Applies a little bit of a slow every time you attack the target. He's going to go down. So, Pango died, but he did his job. He was the engager. He tanked the Dream Core pretty much solo, which I would say is a result, because it means Kiwi is not worried at all. Ben is not worried at all. They're welcome to pretty much do whatever they want from that point onwards. Wow, Drow looks cool with Skadi. It's a nice effect. Have you ever seen someone take Gust Width as a talent? Very strange talent. You can double the width of Gust. I guess that means you have a massive Gust.
Oh my god, when did they change that?
I don't know, a long time ago, but it's a terrible talent. The other one is 8-second lower multi-shot cooldown, which is clearly a million times better.
What were they thinking when they added that?
I don't know, it's a useless talent, isn't it? Multi-shot waves as well is amazing. You go from 3 waves to 5 waves. Makes multi-shot just such a good spell. Oh wow, going on Drow, but I don't think Drow's really that scared. Kiwi, still got the Aegis, but it is about to run out, so better try and kill some racks in time.
He's just clicking.
There is Ags on Ty, but he also has Heaven's Halberd. He should go forwards and get Heaven's Halberd. Kokopian is almost going to instantly die. You've got Halberd, popping a lot of damage. Gets time-lapsed by the Weaver. Has a lot of damage stolen. 125 damage. But that's BKB from the Razor. I'm surprised Ty didn't go in and Blink Ravage, but his Blink was cancelled by something. But they have managed to discourage their push on the high ground. So I'd expect them to still try, to be honest, because they are very strong. 15k gold lead now. And they did take the tower down, so they can just walk in. Melee Rax is on 400 HP. They have BKB on Drow as well. Drow is going Daedalus. I would have expected maybe an Agi item to increase the amount you get from the marksmanship. But no, wants to go as much damage as possible now. I imagine the Weaver quite likes having all the free Agi from Drow Ranger. Kind of allows you to be a core. Interestingly, he went Swarm Attacks to kill. Mana Break instead of Swarm Attacks to kill, which is like the carry build rather than the support build. So maybe he should just build like a core. No, there's no point circling Rose. They literally, the Aegis has just despawned. It absolutely cannot be up.
Not take a Roche timer, SMH.
I mean, Aegis died like a second ago, and they're like, maybe Roche? Oh no, okay, maybe not.
Oh, DD.
Why did Hashem get tipped by Roids? What did he do?
I'm not sure. Maybe ward or something.
I played a game with Hashem the other day where he built Aghanims and he thought, oh, this is really cool, despite the fact that we lost the game horribly. And he loves Aghanims now, so he is trying to build it. He's nearly got it, actually. Aghanims on Lich is quite fun. AoE Sinister Gaze, and also you can cast spells while channeling Sinister Gaze. But
oh, shoot. I didn't know that last
They added that in. They added that in. Yeah, I think most people didn't. It's kind of a sneaky ad that everyone forgot about because no one really plays Lich. So you can...
my god, so you can Sinister Gaze and ult.
Oh yeah, Sinister Gaze, and while Sinister Gazing, ult, Frost Blast, Frost Shield, probably get them all off in time. But you need an item really to get the Sinister Gaze off. Either Ether Lens, so that you have long range, or you go for Blink, so you can blink in and use it. Otherwise, it's quite hard to get Sinister Gaze off in an AoE. So yeah, no Aether Lens. And
farming camps that his cores should be having.
yeah, his cores are all literally next to him.
Right next to him, yeah.
And it's not like it was about to respawn or something. That's a bit... I mean, it's because he wanted the axe. To be fair, that's okay. He's got the axe now. He also had the Philosopher's Stone. So he's getting gold very, very quickly. He's got the Aghanim's now. And we'll see how well he can make use of Aghanim's Lich. He also went for Aghanim's on Lich and didn't take the Sinister Gaze Duration talent. So that's a bit of a faux pas there, because why would you take the Frost Blast cooldown?
Oh,
Cocopium, you are not escaping this, I'm afraid. You cannot hide in the trees from Night Stalker. He is the ultimate tree killer. So nice to play against Hoodwink when you're playing Night Stalker, because he's always hiding in the trees, and you will find him. Pretty good against Tinker as well, who likes to blink into the trees. You can easily run him down. And now he's going for... He's got a Hyperstone, but now going Basher. Did he literally just pick up a casual Hyperstone?
I'm not... Maybe he was thinking about going AC, maybe.
Where is he going? I like AC. Definitely nice. You've got a Drow who's already doing a lot of physical damage.
It's just awards.
Look at the damage Drow is doing. For some reason, swaps racks halfway through. They're not even defending it. I think they're just saying, yeah, we're not going to defend that. Just let it die. And so there we go. There's the first set of racks. 36 minutes into the game. Now 96% win probability, so it is not looking good for the Dire. Look at the farm on Drow. 25k net worth, so far ahead of the next person. Now going for Butterfly. I don't think they're going to easily be able to counter Butterfly. You might have Refresher on Razor, but can you get on top of Drow before being right-clicked to death? They only have 2,000 HP and only 26 armor on Razor. I think it's going to be a hard game. Drow was such a good pick here. They need to get a big Ravage, blink Ravage, and then start those Mortimer's Kisses quick before she BKBs. But we'll see. We'll see what they can do. And also, you've got Weaver to just rewind. So even if you can burst a Drow down, just send her back. No problem.
Oh. Smoke.
So 5-man smoke from the Dire. Radiant obviously have... Oh, Radiant did have a ward here. But I don't know if they saw the smoke. They've just seen... Oh, they've not seen Raze in the mid lane. Sorry, that's my vision that I'm allowed to see. Dire don't know where Radiant are. Radiant don't know where Dire are. So it's both teams in the dark at the moment.
Oh.
It is nighttime, however.
Oh, whoever wins this will go to Roche as well.
Pretty much. Okay, they drop the Ravage, but the Ravage only goes onto the Weaver. So that's a one-man kill. Then BKB goes straight in with Ben. He's going to murder Cocopium yet again. Poor guy. And look at the stuns coming out from somewhere. He's going to get another stun using the Yules. They do drop the Dream Coil in time, but Veteran is basically perma-stun. There's a triple kill already from the Night Stalker. He's going to break his coil. He doesn't even care. And now Wobber, he cookies himself onto low ground, but there's no way he's going to survive this ultra kill for Super Hot Fire. And Kiwi is unstoppable, claims the last kill. What a good team fight. Let's watch a replay back. It was so quick and so good.
And Roche is up as well.
I think they're just going to run down there. Run down through the high ground. They dropped the Ravage only on the POS 4 Weaver.
Yeah.
So they've lost their Ravage. Look, nice 4-star away from the Drow. And then Super Hot Fire, Ben, says, yeah, well, we're going to go in somewhat. Gets the most fantastic Rolling Thunder, just stunning Nat and Veteran basically constantly. And Kiwi's in perfect positioning.
Oh my, I'd be raging.
And I think that's essentially game, because they're going for the last lane of racks already. There's a glyph, but what little is it going to do? Dark Ascension cooldown minus 50 seconds taken. Very nice
hitting outside of the tower.
Oh yeah. Drow already has 625 range, add 140. Very good. Didn't go for Butterfly, actually. Was going to go for... oh, wow. Bit of damage, but... No, oh, he just walks into it. Did he do that on purpose?
Yeah,
I think he did it on purpose.
He asked it, yeah.
There's no way that was anything but on purpose. That was just a grief waiting to happen.
Just what I needed.
I mean, who got... The Cocopium got the kill yet? Cocopium got 1,160 gold for that. And then he gets time-lapsed away. I think they're just trolling each other now because they know they've won. Oh, Telescope. That's very nice. 110 attack range for Drow, if anyone's nearby her. And like you said, there is Roche waiting. I don't know who you give the shard to. Is there anyone without the shard on the Radiant team? Yeah, only 2 heroes have it. You can give it to Night Stalker, Drow, or Lich. Lich's is pretty good. I think Drow's going to take it.
Might be good.
Yeah, I like Night Stalker's one a lot. I'd give the shard to Lich, honestly. I think it's really nice on
Look
Lich.
how slow Drow moves without boots.
295 speed.
Oh my my god, somebody please full staffer us
And he
in.
nearly got the Swift Blink. So can use that to move around. Oh, there's a June Coil. But nah, is it going to be enough? Mortimer's Kiss is falling. BKB dropped very early by the Drought, as well as the BKB Shard coming out from somewhat. Is he going to go into his role? He gets time lapse away. He's going to be okay. We do have Ravage. Never mind. Kiwi in a lot of trouble. There's the Ravage. Finally, Dire's chance to put a bit of damage, but somewhat is still rolling around. They don't get any kills off of it. Where's their DPS? They've already lost the Razor. Royce just gets right-clicked to death by Kiwi. Massive multi-shot damage. The Dire are just so weak in comparison to the Radiant. Wobber is trying to TP away. Hashem goes in. They manage to secure the kill. And Nat, he is able to escape. Gets Yule's by his brother somewhat. Oh, but he has it up again. Kokopian does manage to get the... Kiwi just walk into it on purpose again.
1.1k again.
Wow, he's just giving kills to Kokopian for fun, potentially. What a troller. But I think that's pretty much game. They've lost their towers. They've got no Ravage. There might be a buyback, but you still got Aegis from the Drow Ranger. Now has Swift Blink. But doesn't seem to care. Just taking down the base. From a very long range. Kiwi is just going to sit there, right-click, do a bit of damage to Nat. There's the GG called. And you are on top of Nat with the very, very long silence. But the GG will blow up the Ancient first. And that is not very cash money victory. Well, it was a nice game for the Radiant, especially. They had a pretty even early game. Then, as you can see, they just slowly but surely built up their advantage. And that Drow just went straight off the charts with the GPM. Really good play from the Immortals and the Radiant team. But we'll say Jabatemail played very well, and somewhat. He had some fantastic ultimates that game. Really good Angolier play. So just all-round good play from the Radiant. Hashem had that one Lich ult that did a lot of damage as well, bounced off the neutral camp.
Yeah, after his buyback, wasn't it?
Yes, buyback in the team. This was a good decision for him to buy back. So Dire, they tried Nat, ended up with a good score, 9-4-6. He was 5-1 in the early game. But unfortunately, the drafting the same combo didn't quite work. 196 on the Razor. Didn't really get more than 11k damage off, so definitely a very hard game for him.